Hey, this is Phil with Perpetual Growth Group. I'm up in Heber City, Utah, and I saw this vista and I had to stop and make this video just because it's so beautiful up here. If you don't know where Heber City is, it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. It's about 20 minutes from Park City, which is about 20 to 30 minutes from Salt Lake City. So this video, I just wanted to shoot real quick to talk a little bit about an abundance mindset and why an abundance mindset is helpful and beneficial to you, why it serves you. It's not just a good idea and a positive attitude, right? And the reason that I say that is that, you know, most people that I talk to live with a scarcity mindset. And what that means is they think that there's only a set amount, that there's only a small piece of the pie that is accessible to them as far as financially, maybe, you know, as far as like relationships and things like that. And what I believe is that, you know, everything is abundant, that it continues to give. You know, you look at the moisture up here, and every single year we get, you know, inches and feet of snow up here, which turns into water in the spring and trickles down and continues to serve us water over and over again, year after year after year. And so it's just like everything else in nature. You know, in the springtime, all these dead trees and stuff are going to have leaves, and they're going to produce fruit and seeds, and that's going to sprout and create new life. And as the fruit dies, it creates new life. And this is just the process of nature over and over again. And it's the same thing with money. You know, I hear a lot of people talk about, well, the rich have all the money and they keep it all. Well, we can tell. I can tell you right now that that's inaccurate, just because a dollar that you get into your hand, you know, you receive that dollar and then you go buy something with it, maybe a soda at the gas station, and that dollar leaves your hands and goes to someone else, and that dollar continues to move around. The money is endless. It continues to change hands. The rich get it, and then they go and spend it on something, you know, whether it's a private jet or a nice car, and they continue to move that money around. It doesn't do them any good to keep that money sitting in an account somewhere. And so, not that they don't have some savings, you know, to protect them against, you know, an emergency or something like that, but that money continues to serve them and serve other people. And so it's endless. And the reason that mindset is beneficial to you and I is that we keep our minds open in that environment to opportunities. If we believe that money and that the world is an abundant place, we're open to receive that. If we live in a scarcity mindset, we tend to not trust people. We don't believe people when they are trying to help us. We don't look for good ideas because we think that they don't exist. We don't trust other people with our good ideas because instead of trusting them and expecting them and hoping that they might help us, or that they have something to contribute to what we're trying to accomplish, we think that they're out to get us, that they're going to steal our ideas, and so we're not open to sharing with them. And so that doesn't serve us. It doesn't help us actually meet our own needs and our own goals. It keeps us in a box where we are just trying to protect anything from entering in, and that's good and bad. You know, living this life, good things and bad things are going to happen to us, and in reality, they're not good or bad. They're actually both. Everything that happens to us, there's a good side and a bad side. We tend to see one or the other. You know, if we're in a happy moment, we see it as a good thing. If we're in a sad moment or something that seems like it's hurting us, we see that as a bad moment. But in reality, all those things that happen to us are good and bad. You have to look for both if you really want to see that. And so, you know, I'll give you an example. You know, my dad was in the Army growing up, and we moved around the country quite a bit. And so, you know, as a kid, maneuvering through that was tricky, and I hated it. I hated moving every 2 or 3 years. But what it did is it instilled traits in me. I was able to adapt more. I was able to make friends more quickly. I learned skills from that, even though seemed like a negative experience at the time. And so there's always good and bad in everything that happens. It can be a learning experience for you if it seems negative, or even things that are positive can somehow have a downside, and that's with everything. And so I just saw this beautiful view and I wanted to share it and just make this quick video. And so I hope you found this helpful. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Perpetual Growth Group. You can go to my website if you like. I help people start online businesses, perpetualgrowthgroup.com, and have a great day.